Today, it's all about action cams and scenes like this.
Right. I'll let you put it in.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So, if you're in the market for a 4K action cam, this is the video you want to see. Hey, welcome to another Talking Tech with the Techie Guy. My name's Liron Segev, where I make technology simple. And today we're talking about action cam. This particular one is called the Xiaomi 4K action cam. It was sent to me for review. Thanks guys. Link will be in the description below, of course. If you don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on your action cam, there's got to be alternatives. This one is currently retailing around $100 or so, and it's a 4K camera. But what's the quality like? Does it live up to its expectation? Does it work as advertised? I said to find out. So this is the Xiaomi 4K action cam. It runs the Umbrella chipset. It's got a 145-degree view and a nice little LCD touchscreen at the back. What makes an action cam pretty good is the fact that everything is nicely protected. So here is the slot to charge your micro USB. Simply push that back and then push that forward. It's actually quite rigid and difficult to do, which is good. At the bottom you got a tripod mount, which is fantastic, and here is where you have the battery. It's got about a 4-hour standby time and about a 2-hour working time, give or take, depending on what you're doing and how much you're fiddling with it. Now, what's nice about the battery is that obviously it's removable, which is nice because you can buy additional batteries and have a couple charged and ready to go again. Now, the micro SD, this is beautifully protected inside the battery case, and there it is. And again, nice thing with the action cam, everything is protected, so you're not worried about getting dust and dirt inside. This action cam also has Wi-Fi built in, so you can connect it to your app and control it that way. It also has a built-in speaker and a built-in mic, everything nicely contained. And it's basically portable. I mean, that's what you want. You want something you can grab and go, something small, doesn't disturb the action that you're trying to film, and this does it beautifully. Operating this is pretty simple. Swipe it from the top, you got a whole bunch of connectivity options. On the right hand side, you got your gallery. And on your left hand side, you're going to have your video options, your photos, your time lapse, slow motion. Simply select it and there it is. When you click the configuration options, everything is touchscreen, so you select the options as you read them on the screen. Now you'll be able to see that this camera shoots at a full 4K at 30 frames per second. It has 1080p at up to 100 frames per second, and the lowest resolution that it goes to is 720. There are loads of options to choose from and play with, and you can get as granular as you want or leave everything in automatic, just depending on your skill level. Okay, that's enough with this camera. Let's go see how it actually works in the real world.
There's a tradition at UTD. When you graduate, you stick your class ring in that circular pod. You're supposed to have success for the rest of your career. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not superstitious, but I'm probably going to do it anyway.
Right. I'll let you put it in.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So sometimes when you review things on the go, these kind of things happen. So in this case, the waitress said, hey, I'll review the camera for you. So she took it around the restaurant. I'm not going to tell you where she kept it, but these are the results. You can see it's pretty sharp, pretty good. She's moving quite quickly, and it's quite decent. With time-lapse, you pretty much just set and forget. You got a couple of options you can play with, like the interval, the video length, and the resolutions. You pretty much record and let it go, and these are the results. Right, this is the internal car test. I'm doing it whilst driving, so you get a bit of background noise as well. Just want to see how the microphone picks up. Internal car noise. So this is the 4K 30 frames per second test, driving down one of the side streets, going about 20 miles per hour. This is what the mic sounds like inside the car with some background noise at 20 miles per hour. So a couple of quick notes as you're watching this. Firstly, the little rustling sound that you hear is actually a set of keys that were lying loose in the car. The mic obviously picked that up, so it is a little bit sensitive when it comes to that. Also recording at 100 frames per second. The reason you would want to do that so that in post-production you can actually create some slow motion footage without losing quality in the images. And then finally, remember that based on your settings, your monitor, etc., you might not see it in full 4K, just depending on your YouTube setting as well. The camera does a pretty good job at actually slowing down and creating slow motion footage right where you happen to be. Here are the different speeds and the different resolutions, and see what it looks like, and I will show you what they all look like together so you can actually see the difference between the normal, the 8 times, 4 times and 2 times. Pretty cool stuff. When it comes to photos, it's a bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes you get really clear images, nice bright daylight will give you better image quality versus a day which is a bit overcast. So as from a photography point of view, it was okay. Now a couple of things to note. Firstly, the screen at the back, if you're playing back your footage, that is not the quality, that is just a preview. Don't get a fright, I did the first time. Transfer it to your computer, view it there. Second of all, in the box there is no protective casing. There isn't those waterproof casing or those adapters to work with the other action cam manufacturers. They are available online, so you can actually go and get them there. And finally, if you like this video, you've got to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And thank you for joining me on another Talking Tech with the Techie Guy. Cheers for now.